So pretty much it's been a few days since I ran the Santiago Marathon, and the reason why I came to this spot right here, because a week before the Santiago Marathon, I came to this spot to reflect on the training that I did for the Santiago Marathon. And now, it's been already a couple of days since the Santiago Marathon. I just want to talk about, what did I learn from running the Santiago Marathon? What did I learn from running my first marathon at 16? So pretty much, I ran my first marathon thinking that I'm doing it to discover who I would become and all those stuff. As I was running, I asked myself, why am I actually doing this? And I realized, in my mind, it was, I could persevere through this challenge. I can persevere through any challenge. I remember around last September, I had a conversation with somebody, and his mom and his father, they all told me I could never run a marathon. To me, I was at a shame. He told me it's too hard. He told me I think that only 1% of the population does it every year, and well, I did it. I did it really. I did it because you might call it stubbornness, you might call it training, you might call it whatever you want, but I did it because I didn't give up. I felt like my body was aching, I felt like my body was hurting, I felt because, yeah, it did hurt. I was able to persevere, I did persevere through it. That's life. Our physical limit isn't our limit, our mental limit is our limit. Talking about what I learned from the Santiago Marathon, what did I really learn? Well, I learned that we're capable of so much more than we think. Our only limit is our mental limit, but also more than that. I learned that age is just a number. People all the time tell you can't do something because they can't do it. Their limits aren't your limits. Your limit, just remember that. A lot of times people tell you, oh, you can't do that without knowing anything. I started running literally 4 months ago in February. Now it's May, and I ran my first marathon. I remember my first 5K, I remember my first 10K, I remember my first half marathon, I remember my first marathon, which was literally last week. I remember I was running, I'll see the finish line. Suddenly I had a flashback to literally when I first started training and completing a marathon. It seemed like a dream. And then I was like, man, this is literally gonna become a reality. So remember this, you're limitless. People's limits aren't your limits. And yeah, keep on going, take those baby steps, because if you make running, if you make it obvious, if you make it attractive, if you make it easy, you make it satisfying, man, it's gonna become a habit. And before you know, you're gonna be freaking completing all the dreams of yours. Most people dream of doing a marathon. Most people dream of it, think it's impossible, but they hope maybe one day they would do it. And I did at 16. And I believe that really anybody can use the same mindset that I used to complete a marathon. I believe everybody can use that exact same mindset to do whatever they want to complete, whatever they want to accomplish, whatever they want to do in life. You're limitless. Remember that. People's limits aren't your freaking limits. Take those baby steps and keep on going.